got time to be putting on hella makeup for school. We just don't. Hey guys, it's Serena. And in today's video, I'm going to be filming a back to school baddie makeup look or whatever. This is the makeup look that I showed you guys how to achieve, and I also did some skincare at the beginning of the video as well. So yeah, this is basically the look I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be doing for back to school. I start in about a week, so I'm kind of sad about it, but you know, whatever. I just wanted to show y'all how I'm going to be beat. Hopefully, if I have enough time every day, this is what I'll be doing. But yeah, this video isn't very in detail. I mean, I went in kind of in detail with the skincare part for like prepping and stuff, but as for makeup, it's super duper simple. Anybody can achieve this look. It's really easy, and I gave also some affordable options for you guys that don't want to spend too much money, because that college budget be tight. FAFSA be freaking stingy. That's the word, stingy. But yeah guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's just get on with the tutorial. Honestly, school got me up. Alright guys, so getting ready for school, obviously your first day, you know, you want to be refreshed, rejuvenated, shit like that. But yeah, in all seriousness, you guys want to be obviously rejuvenated, looking fresh, clear skin, whatever the case may be for school. So I'm going to show you guys first what I like to do. So I just have my hair in a towel because I just washed it and I got out the shower, and now it's time for my skincare. So I just washed my face, whatever face wash you guys use, doesn't really matter, and then I exfoliated with the Freeman gel mask and scrub, the black sugar and charcoal one. It's really important to exfoliate a few times a week just so you can get all the dead skin off. So I did that with this one, and now I'm gonna put on one of my favorite face masks. You guys can use like sheet masks, clay masks, peel off masks. I have a whole bunch of like sheet ones, different ones you can get really cheap at Ulta. I have some eye patches you guys can put on if you guys have some under eye bags you want to fix or correct. There's like those Biore nose strips you guys can put on. Just any self-care kind of like spa ritual you guys want to do before school. My phone's going off. What was I saying? But any spa like ritual you guys want to do that. Today I'm going to be using the Freeman, and this is not sponsored by Freeman. I wish, honey, I wish. I'm using the Freeman Feeling Beautiful Clearing. It's a clay peel off mask. It's sweet tea and lemon. It's really good. It makes my skin feel really soft and I love it. So I'm just going to be applying this with just a random like foundation brush, putting it on my skin. So yeah, I'm going to be putting this on and I'll be back with y'all. Honestly guys, I go back to school next week and I'm kind of sad about it. Like honestly, I'm not that sad because I'll be busy and I won't be like just like sitting around and like being bored a lot of the time, but I just don't want to like, I just miss summer and like not having homework to do and like priorities and shit, like oh my god. But anyway guys, stay in school. Just stay in school, get that degree or whatever y'all doing. School obviously isn't for everyone, but if it is for you and you're going, congrats to you. And if you're not and you're just watching this to see how I get ready for school, then thanks for that too, I guess. But yeah guys, I'm going back to school. I'm trying to bump up my content some more. I've been posting a lot on Instagram lately, not so much YouTube because I get like a lot of more interaction on Instagram and stuff. So I don't know, I love doing YouTube videos. Obviously it was my first passion, but just Instagram has been calling my name lately, so we'll see what I end up doing. I'm gonna try to continue to do both, but right now Instagram is what's popping most for me, I guess. Not saying that it has anything to do with like the views and stuff, but it's just like the interaction is mostly there on Instagram. So let me know what y'all think about that. Alright, I'm just gonna finish up putting on this mask and then I'll be back with you guys once it's dry and I peel it off. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just realized for that whole portion of the first half of the video, my ring light wasn't even on. Star, I had on these two like stand-up lights and then my ring light wasn't on, so I'm sorry if, you know, it looked kind of weird, but I turned it on. So we're good now. We're good. Alright y'all, so I just finished taking off my mask and my skin feels so good. I highly recommend Freeman mask, you guys. My skin isn't really sensitive, so it doesn't really, you know, react to it. So if you guys have sensitive skin, be careful of the mask you guys use. You might want to try it out like a week before you go to school, just to make sure you're not sensitive to it and like break out or anything. But I absolutely love Freeman masks. So now that I took that off and I washed my face, exfoliated, masked and everything, my next step would usually be to put on some like kind of strips, like a nose pore strip, or like a nose pore strip and like an eye patch for like my under eye bags, and then like the pores on my nose. But I'm gonna save these for when I actually go to school. This is like a couple days before school, showing you guys what I'm going to do, but I'm gonna save these to use like on the actual like day or night before school. So I would usually do this after, but instead of doing that, I'm just going to skip to another step. So I would be using the Badescu drying lotion. Now this is for someone who does have little acne spots here and there and wants to clear it up maybe like before school or anything. Right now I don't really have any, so I'm not going to use it, but this is what I would use. So I would recommend this one to any of you guys who do have some acne spots you just want to get rid of just before school or anything little like that. Alright, and then a crucial step you must do is scrub your lips. You guys, you don't want to have crusty, crackety, crickety, nasty ass lips on the first day of school. So my favorite lip scrub is the Milani Keep It Sweet Sugar Lip Scrub. I got this one at Walmart for like 10 bucks. It's super good, you guys. My favorite one. It moisturizes as well as exfoliating, so I really do recommend this one. And then I'm just gonna pop on some Smith's Rosebud Salve, and I also like the Burt's Bees Lip Balm as well. So always make sure you exfoliate your lips, because you don't want crusty ass lips at school. You just don't. And also, y'all, brush y'all teeth. Don't be dirty. I know you just woke up 10 minutes before class, but brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. Alright, then my next step after that would usually be to just moisturize. So I just like to take, first always use sunscreen. I don't know where you guys live, but where I live in California, it's still pretty kind of hot outside, kind of warm. So I always never like skip this step. I always use sunscreen before I put on any moisturizer. Even if it does have SPF in it, I always use this. So I just use one from Walmart. You don't really need an expensive one. This is just the Coppertone. Make sure it's oil free sunscreen. This one says won't cause breakouts, and it's SPF 50, won't clog pores, water resistant, dermatologist recommended. This one has just been working for me for a year, so I would recommend this one. So I'm just going to take this and put it all over my face. Alright, and then for moisturizer, I like to use two. So the first one I'm going to be using is the Ultra Repair Cream from, this is First Aid Beauty. I really like this stuff, you guys. It's super hydrating, and it definitely works for people who have really dry skin. My skin isn't super dry, but it will start to get drier during the winter months. So if you guys have dry skin, I would recommend the First Aid Beauty one. So I like to take this one, and then on top of that, right before I start my makeup, I like to take the Clinique Prep Start Hydro Blur Moisturizer. This one kind of blurs your skin to make it ready for makeup, so you don't have like really big pores or anything, but it still moisturizes. So I'm just going to take these two. These ones are pretty expensive, but you guys can literally use cocoa butter from the drugstore, or like Lubriderm. Any moisturizer you guys have will do. These are the ones that I use and recommend. So if you guys do want to pick these up or check them out, I would definitely 110% recommend. Alright guys, so my face is all moisturized and whatnot, and I'm pretty ready for makeup. Sometimes I like to spray my Mario sprays like right after my moisturizer if I'm feeling fancy, but this is optional. It's just an extra little step. But right now, since my face is all prepped and ready for makeup, I'm just going to be taking down my hair, fixing it up a bit, like laying my edges, and then I'll be back with you guys when I finish my eyebrows and then start my makeup routine for school. Alright guys, so I'm back with my brows on. I just used my Anastasia dip brow as always, carved out my brows with Tarte Shape Tape, and then set them with powder. This makeup tutorial isn't going to be too in-depth because it's really like not that, you know, hard to achieve, and it's just what I'm going to be wearing every day for school. So I'm going to try to like go through it pretty quickly. You guys know how I do my makeup usually if you guys have been watching me for a while, but if you're new, hey, subscribe. But yeah, so first my brows are already done, and now in my crease I'm honestly just going to take some bronzer. This is just the Too Faced Hangover RX Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil bronzer, my all-time favorite, and then just put it in my crease because we ain't got time to be putting on hella makeup for school. We just don't. Alright, now let me just be realistic. Usually I would put on some winged eyeliner because I feel like I just can't not wear, you know, like I just can't not wear winged eyeliner. I feel like I look my best with winged liner. But a lot of people obviously don't want to wear that and don't have time. So right now, if you just want to stop for the eyes and pop on some mascara, do that, sis. Don't even be, you know, worried about doing winged liner if you don't do that on a regular. But for me, I'm just gonna pop on a wing. It doesn't take me that long. Mascara, and then put on some lashes. I'm probably gonna put on like the ones I always wear, my Nime Beauty lashes in Mary, or just like some drugstore lashes. I have some Ardell 231, just something that's not too dramatic. It's literally just school. But if you guys want to stop at the mascara, be my guest, but I'm just gonna pop on a wing mascara, some lashes, and then I'll be back with you guys to finish off the face. Also guys, before I put on my lashes, make sure y'all get some good ass lash glue, especially if you're wearing lashes at school, because you know, you don't want them shits to fall off. So I use the House of Lashes adhesive. You guys can get this at Sephora for like 9 or 10 bucks. It's super duper good and it lasts literally all day. So yeah, just a quick side note, if y'all are wearing lashes to school, make sure y'all got this glue. Okay. Alright guys, so my lashes are on and everything. I just used my Nime Beauty lashes in the style Mary, some L'Oreal Telescopic mascara, and then my NYX Matte Black liquid liner. All the products I'm using will always be down below in the down bar as always. But now for foundation primer, I'm going to be taking my Benefit Professional just so I can cover my pores and I don't look greasy and oily throughout the day. Oh, and I forgot, I do get oily throughout the day, so I'm just going to spray the Scandinavian Makeup Priming Spray, the oil control one, just so I don't get too oily. Then I'll be taking my NARS Natural Radiant Luminous Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This one's in the shade Tahoe. Nothing too serious, you know, nothing too heavy. If you want, you guys can even mix this with some moisturizer or lotion, so it's not a full coverage, it's kind of just like a natural beat, but I'm just putting on some today, just so you know. Just so I can look somewhat decent. Alright y'all, so now for concealer, I'm going to be taking the NYX concealer. This one is in the shade Caramel. I absolutely love the NYX concealers. They're super cheap and they're super full coverage, so I'm just going to be taking this one. And then for my setting powder, I'm probably just going to be taking probably the concoction powder I made. I just mixed some banana powder by Sasha and then my RCMA powder and put it in a container. Or you guys can use the RCMA powder. I have a Too Faced powder. Any powder you guys like to use to set your concealer is a go, honestly. And then a little trick you guys can do to make your concealer look more full coverage, because you know you've been studying hella much, haven't been getting sleep, so just wait about 2 to 3 minutes for your concealer to not fully dry, but kind of like medium-ish, kind of semi-dry, just so you'll get the fullest coverage out of it if you do want full coverage. If not, you don't have to do this step, but personally, I need all the under eye coverage I can get. Y'all, I'm so hungry, like, I'm so hungry. Okay, so now that we're finished with the powder and concealer, I'm just gonna be bronzing up my face with some Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil bronzer and then a little bit of my Anastasia bronzer. This one is in the shade Cappuccino, so a little bit of both of these just to bronze up my face and my nose. And yeah, you all know the drill, like, you know. Alright, so I'm just going to take that same bronzer and put it underneath my crease of my lower lash line just so it doesn't look blank down there. So just taking a fluffy brush and then just going to put the same bronzer down there. Alright, so I'm just going to take some of this Dip Brow in Ebony. Oh shit. my gosh. Alright, so the next step, you guys can do one of two things. You can either take this NYX Wonder Pencil. This is one that's in the shade medium. Any like light colored pencil, a skin tone kind of color, anything that's lighter, you can put in your waterline to make you look more awake. So you can do that one, especially if you do have smaller eyes. This trick will work really good to make your eyes look bigger. But my eyes are already pretty big, so I kind of want to, you know, dim them down a little bit. So I'm going to take the Ebony Dip Brow from ABH and put it in my waterline, just to add some like dimension down there, so my eyes look a little bit, you know, smaller, not as big. And then I'm going to put some mascara on my lower lash line, and then I'll be back to put on some highlight with you all. Alright, so before I do my highlight, I'm just going to pop on some brow gel. This one's super cheap, like $2 from e.l.f. So just making sure my brows stay in place. And also, if you guys have really light brows, you can use a very thin coat of mascara, put a little bit on there to make them a little bit darker, and then your brows are darker. Who would have thought? Alright y'all, so for my highlight, I'm going to go back to one of my OG favorites. This is the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. This one is super pretty. I'm not going to wear too much, but I do want to put some on because I'm looking kind of dull right now. So I'm just going to highlight obviously my nose, inner corner, brow bone, cheekbones, you know, the usual places. But if you guys don't want to spend this much money on Laura Geller, it's not necessary. You can use literally like a Wet n Wild highlighter. The e.l.f. highlighters are super good. Anything, honestly, anything will work. I know I'm not being super detailed in this tutorial because it's not really a tutorial. It's just like an everyday makeup look that I'm going to be doing for school, so you guys can just follow along. It's not like, okay, so then you're going to do your eyeliner like this and then you're going to put your lash on like this. Like, no, it's just what I'm going to be doing for school, so you guys can kind of get an idea of what you guys may want to do. So I'm sorry it's not too detailed, but like, I'm pretty sure we all know how to put on highlighter. I'm pretty sure. To finish off the look, for the most part, I'm just going to put on some clear gloss, honestly. This one's from NYX. Just using the Clear Lingerie Lip Gloss in the shade Clear. Popping this on real quick. Alright, and then to finish off the look, I'm taking my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, y'all. This literally changed my life. This is the best setting spray I've ever used. I will say it does make you a little bit dewy, but if you don't mind that, I love it. I think it's like $15 or so, but y'all, this shit schmack. This schmack. And then just to ensure my makeup's gonna last a long time, I'm taking the Urban Decay All Nighter and spraying my face as well. Alright guys, this is the finished look, all done, ready for school or whatever. Personally, I go back to school in about 5 days or so next week, and I'm kind of sad about it, but you know what? It is what it is. But yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this really simple look. I did some skin prep for y'all and some really easy simple makeup that any of you guys can accomplish and achieve. You honestly don't have to do like every single step. You can skip out on some steps, add some steps, whatever you guys do in your makeup routine. But yeah, I just want to show you guys what I do, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to comment down below when you guys start school, if you already started, and what grade you're in, so I can know, like, you know, how old my subscribers are, I guess. I don't know. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also click that bell notification button to be notified every time I post. And also be sure to check out my social media pages. They will all be linked down below in the down bar, as well as the end card of this video, so be sure to follow me if you haven't already. I love you all so much, and I wish you all a happy, safe, and successful new school year, and I will see you guys in my next video. Alright, bye guys. You feel the vibe is contagious. Look in your eyes, it is dangerous. Grateful I had all the patience. I know you're going through some change.